In this week's segment, the simplest of tasks can be monumental for the littlest of lives, and that's why the nurses at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital give the babies in the NICU the utmost care, especially at times when you might not think they need it the most. It makes them this week's Extraordinary Ordinaries. Emily Hargrove is a registered nurse at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. She works on the 6th floor. Sick or premature babies.
I describe the NICU as the dentist's office. No one wants to come here, and they're all happy to leave.
A specialization that she has fallen head over heels with when she started 9 years ago.
I like seeing the little lives grow up because it doesn't end when they walk out the doors. We get to see them for the rest of their lives. It definitely gives me motivation and desire to get back to work and to work with another family and get them to the point where they can go home and have their own success story.
A specialization that, as you can imagine, requires more TLC for these littlest of little ones.
A baby here could be here for, we've had up to a year. A lot of people didn't consider preemies much different from newborns. And now that we see that they are different, their brains are different, their nervous systems are different than that of their term counterparts, we know we need to do things a little bit differently. Premature babies tend to become overstimulated, much more so than a newborn. They need special handling and special care. I would say grocery shopping the day before Thanksgiving. It's chaotic. It's a lot coming at you at once, and that's how they feel all the time.
Especially when it comes to those simple but important daily tasks, like bath time.
We wouldn't use a lot of containment, and so they would become overwhelmed very quickly. They would get upset, they would drop their temperature, they might not eat well the next feed. We try to prevent all of that and to provide the best care. And so through our developmental council and the wonderful people that work here with our occupational therapy and physical therapy groups, we started implementing swaddle bathing.
Swaddle bathing is exactly how it sounds, wrapping up those little hands and feet into their body, exposing only what you need to wash, and the results have been, well, less of this.
Now that we can swaddle bathe them and keep them contained, they're much calmer, much more relaxed. They don't cry quite as often. They seem to do better all around, keeping their heart rate up, keeping their respirations up, keeping their saturations up. So they do better all around with swaddle bathing.
And even though the goal is to send these little faces away home with their loved ones, they all take a piece of Emily's heart when they go.
When a baby is happy and a baby is doing well, that means I've done a good job, that I'm contributing to that. It's definitely an amazing job to have. Working with babies is the best.
Grunty baby.
Again, it's a bittersweet time when the nurses discharge the babies, but with social media, they can watch their progress throughout the years. If you have an idea, someone or something you think is an extraordinary ordinary, shoot me a suggestion on my Facebook page or my Twitter.